Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to walk through how to set up your inventory in YUMA and get everything ready to track your stock properly. Inventory is what keeps your operation under control behind the scenes. It helps you understand what you have on hand, avoid running out during busy service, and reduce overordering. Just as importantly, it gives you a clear view of your costs so you can protect your margins as you grow. To get started, here's a simple flow to follow. First, you'll set up your storage areas. Then you'll create your inventory items, which are core ingredients and products your business uses every day. From there, those items are used to build recipes. And once everything is connected, you'll be able to manage stock movement through things like receivings, transfers, and write-offs. Once this setup is in place, YUMA begins to track your stock automatically based on what you sell and use, helping you run a smoother, more reliable operation without the manual effort. Storage areas. Every store you create in YUMA is automatically linked to a storage area. This happens by default, so you can start tracking stock straight away. To view your storage areas, head to Inventory and then select Storage Areas. You'll see the storage area connected to your store, and, if needed, you can create additional ones. This is useful if you want to separate stock across different parts of your operation, like the kitchen, bar, or a secondary storage location. What really matters is how storage areas connect to your day-to-day sales. When you sell a menu item, YUMA automatically deducts the ingredients used in its recipe from the assigned storage area. The same applies to retail items. Once they're sold, the system reduces the corresponding stock. This is what keeps your inventory accurate in real time without needing to manually update quantities after every shift. Organizing your inventory. Before you start adding inventory items, it's important to organize them into categories. This keeps your inventory structured and much easier to manage as your business grows. A good place to start is with two core categories: ingredients and prepped items. Ingredients are the raw items you purchase, while prepped items are things you make in-house, like sauces or dough. Depending on your setup, you might also want to create additional categories. For example, disposables for packaging and utensils, or a separate category for retail products like bottled drinks and cans. To create a category, go to the Category section in Inventory. Click Add, enter the category name, and save. Once your categories are set up, you can start creating your inventory items. To do this, go to Inventory, then Inventory Items, and click Add. This is where you'll enter the key details for each item you use in your business. Start by giving the item a name, selecting the right category, and choosing the unit of measure. This could be something like kilograms, liters, or pieces, depending on how you use and track that item in real life. If you're working with kilograms or liters, the system will automatically set both gross and net weight to 1. From there, you can adjust for any preparation loss. For example, if an ingredient typically loses around 10% during prep, you can enter that value so your stock and cost calculations stay accurate. This is especially useful for items that need peeling or trimming. If your item is measured by piece instead, you'll enter the average weight manually. So for something like an egg, you'd input around 0.06 kilograms. This helps the system convert pieces into weight when needed. You'll also have the option to apply VAT and select the correct tax, depending on how your business is set up. If you need to manage or update taxes, you can do that in the Tools section. Once everything is filled in, click Save. Your inventory item is now ready to be used in recipes and tracked across the system. Some inventory items come in fixed pack sizes, like a block of butter, a bag of flour, or a soft drink can. Instead of always working in total weight or volume, the packaging feature allows you to define these pack sizes and use them when managing stock. To set this up, go to Inventory Items and open the item you want to edit. Then switch to the Packaging tab and click Add. Here you'll give the packaging a name and enter its size, whether that's in kilograms or liters. Once it's saved, you can choose to make it the default option for that item. This becomes especially useful when receiving stock. Instead of calculating total quantities manually, you can simply enter how many packs you've received. YUMA will automatically convert that into the correct total amount. It's a simple feature, but it helps speed up stock input and keeps everything accurate with less effort. When setting up your inventory, it's important to understand the difference between ingredients and prepped items, as they're used slightly differently in the system. An ingredient is something you buy ready-made from a supplier. There's no preparation or recipe involved within YUMA. For example, if you're buying dough or sauces from a supplier, those will be treated as ingredients. A prepped item, on the other hand, is something you make in-house. So if you're preparing dough yourself using flour, water, and other ingredients, that becomes a prepped item. The key difference is that prepped items will have their own recipes in YUMA. When creating them, the setup process is exactly the same as for ingredients. If the item is measured in kilograms or liters, the system will default the weights to 1. If it's measured by piece, you'll enter the average weight manually. For example, a beef cutlet might weigh around 70 grams, so you would enter 0.07 kilograms. Once saved, prepped items can then be used inside other recipes, helping you build a fully connected system where everything links back to your inventory. Suppliers setup. Suppliers, also called counterparties in YUMA, are the businesses you purchase stock from. Setting these up ensures your receivings and inventory records are accurate and easy to track. How to create a supplier. Go to Inventory, Counterparties. Click Add. Fill in the required fields: company name, the supplier's trading name; legal name, the registered business name; counterparty type, choose individual or legal entity; tax number, if applicable; and country. Click Save. Once created, you'll be able to select the supplier when recording stock receivings and other inventory documents. In the next video, we'll bring it all together by creating recipes and showing how your inventory flows into the menu. Thanks for watching.